Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is my second video of I think of a trio on the Wilts Berks canal between Foxham and Seven Locks. This is a section managed by Wessex Waterways. They're not part of the main trust. They were set up, I believe, last year as a charity. And they've got quite a long section, mainly in water, or not far from being in water. There needs to be some work here on some structures, and possibly some land agreements for bits between. But they're doing a great job down there for a small trust. They need members, they need volunteers, just like all the trusts do. But being so young, the more members they get, the better reach they've got. So go onto their website. There's a form you can download and send off to sign up for membership. They love you very much if they do. Thanks to Luke, who I met recently, for gaining me permission to do this from various people, including Rachel. Thank you, Rachel. So this video is going to be a lot of drone stuff. As you can see, we're at the end of the first section here. If you come from the village of Foxham past Lock Farm, you can walk up to this. There's some footpaths running across here from these fields now. You can walk down just here. That takes you back to the lane, turn left, follow it left. You're in the back at the Foxham pub. It's a nice circular walk. We've got what's, I think this is meant to be a lift bridge eventually. The brickwork's all restored. And then we've got a spillway here, right up to the end. Apologies if I'm a bit out of breath and not sounding my usual self. I've had a bad cold and chest infection. This is my first day I've been allowed out to play, so I've walked all the way up here and it's took it out of me, I've got to be honest with you. Rail Maps online again today, so huge thank you to Matthew Bromley for letting us use this resource, and thanks to Chris Lowe for designing the canal side of it. So on the first of these three videos, we walked up to this area here, to the bridge here. This is the end of the line. The rest is under fields over here. I'm going to fly a drone across this section, stop at City Bridge, have a little look around there, again fly the drone over here, then go take a closer look at Dauntsey Lock. This is where the Peterborough Arms is. It's a great pub, worth having a visit. So I'm just on the site of what was City Bridge. It would have been just in front of us here. Across that way is where I've just flown the drone. That's across the fields. There's not much left of it. What was the old canal? You can see the old line sort of through this gap of trees here. And then it followed the hedge line back across and joins onto where there's water on the Foxham section. It then ran through into here, which you can see there's still water in the base. I'll see if I can get down here a little bit. There was a lock across the fields there as well, sort of brought the water level up slightly across to here. which I don't think there's any sign of that now. I believe that's been completely destroyed. This isn't, I don't think it's public footpaths anyway. There is a footpath through here. I'm not going to go through there, the field's it's sort of tied off slightly. I'm not going to see much more down here either, I don't think. I'm not going any further. Ooh. Still holding water. We have had a lot of rain, so it could be why. I imagine that's not far off level, actually, looking at the height of the fields there. And then there would have been a bridge here. I've been trying to find some pictures of the bridge. I've not had much joy, as well as the lock further down. This lane doesn't go anywhere. It's just some houses and farms and stuff up here. So a lot of people probably haven't seen it before. I'll get a drain up across this section, and then we'll go across and we'll look at the few fields across where it's in water, and up to the lock by the Peterborough Arms. Just a bit further along then you've got the Peterborough Arms, fantastic pub. I love it in here. It's the food is excellent. I know I say this a lot but about pubs, but I only recommend the good ones, I promise. They do a great pie when they do this like balti pie with curry mash and stuff. It's so good. They could also, with the landslip just up the road at Line of Banks, there are someone that really needs as much custom as possible because they're missing all their passing traffic. So please do pop in and have some food in there. It's really good. Right, so we're just on what would have been the old bridge now in Line and Banks. In Dauntsey Lock. names obviously because of what's behind me. So as you can see down here, there's quite a bit of water. There's a few landowners down here, so I'm not going to go down there. I have spoke to people in the trust, so I've got permission to do a flyover of it, so thanks to Rachel for sorting that for me. This is a restored lock on the other side of the bridge. Obviously this bridge is going to have to be rebuilt. There's no way you're going to get a boat down through what is a small tunnel under there, but the lock is in relatively good condition. Just needs gates really, and the pipework sorting out in there, which will be done at a later date. This tow path from this point onwards is not open to the public. I've got permission to be down this way, but yeah, it's not publicly accessible. So please don't come down here until announcements are made and it's allowed. I'm just going to go along the side of the lock. They've recently been doing some work on this end of it to finish some things off here. But it's all done, all the waiting walls are done and stuff here as well. So if you want more of this sort of thing to carry on, get onto the Wessex Waterways Trust website. There's a form you can download that and sign up for membership. Like I said in previous videos, they're a small trust, so they could do with the members and volunteers as well. So if you're from the area, fairly local, and you've got a bit of spare time, they run work parties on Saturdays, as well as some Christmas boot camps, but I think it's going to be too late by the time this goes up for that. Actually very quiet down here at the moment with the road closed. There's only one-way traffic down through Bradenstoke. Peterborough has also got quite a lot of history inside it as well, so it's worth just coming over for a drink if you want to see that sort of thing. They've got loads of pictures of sort of canal and various canal memorabilia inside. It's owned by the Wilts Canal Trust, but they don't manage it. It's, you know, a lovely couple in here that do manage it. There's some rooms being done upstairs into B&B rooms. Most of that's done. So maybe that might open up soon as rooms to stay in as well. But yeah, thank you for watching the video. Please do click that subscribe button and click the bell as well. It's a massive boost to my channel when I get new subscribers, and helps me on the way to being able to do this a bit more full time. So I appreciate everyone that follows me. Thank you very much, and Happy New Year.